Wisconsin Foodie would like to thank the following underwriters.
Six of the slow roasted pork. Would you like bacon or onion or sour cream? Sounds good. Your food will be up in about 6 minutes. So pierogi is a dumpling. It's a dough-based dumpling that is filled with a variety of fillings. Most traditional fillings common in Poland are cheese and potato. They're called the Russian pierogi. Then the meat pierogies, sauerkraut mushroom, and blueberry for dessert, I would say, is the top one. So today we have to make some dessert pierogi and also some cabbage rolls. We have to make some banana Nutella and some wild blueberry pierogi. And later on, we're going to move on to cabbage rolls. I grew up eating pierogies. I grew up making pierogies with my mom. So I thought that would be the best way to introduce my culture and heritage to this beautiful area. I started this business at 29, and now I'm 30, but I've been working with Polish ladies in the kitchen since age of 6. So I've been around this sort of food since young age. My grandma back in the day could make about 400 pierogies in a day. As a restaurant, we can make about 2,000 in a day if everyone shows up and we work hard. We offer a standard menu that features the most traditional flavors you can find in Poland, like cheese and potato, slow roasted pork, and sauerkraut mushroom. Our standard dessert flavor is Door County cherry and cream cheese, banana Nutella, wild blueberry, and pumpkin spice in the fall. We also make a lot of different specials, and some of them are contemporary and non-standard, like bacon mac and cheese is made especially for the Wisconsin clientele. We also make sauerkraut mushroom and kielbasa pierogi, potato cheddar jalapeno, spinach feta. Pierogies, they're very special to my heart just because it reminds me of the bonding time in the kitchen with my mom and my sister, and then hanging out as a whole family at the dinner table and just telling each other about our day.
So I actually today have the honor of standing next to royalty, pierogi royalty. This is the Prince of Pierogi. And thank you so much, Chris, for having us in. What are we gonna do today?
Today we're going to make some homemade cabbage rolls, all from scratch.
So what's our first step with the cabbage rolls?
First step is cutting out the core out of a cabbage head.
Okay.
So the way we make cabbage rolls is we cut the core out, so when we place them in the boiling water core down, the water is gonna get absorbed by all cabbage leaves, that it will be easy to peel, nice and soft later on.
Okay. Keeping consistent with our training here. Oh man, look at that.
Do you get this medieval feeling of operating a sword?
Yeah, I do. All right, so I've got my axe made there. I'm gonna come around now. Let that knife do the work. What do cabbage rolls mean for you, having grown up in Poland?
It's one of my favorite comfort foods my mother would make when I was growing up as a child. So cabbage rolls mean a lot. They bring a lot of great memories, not just for myself, but also for our guests that frequent our pierogi shop. We have 2 burners over here. One of them is ready. It has some boiling water.
Okay.
Your job is going to be to place it core down in the boiling water, and then we're gonna cover it up and leave it for about 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so this is the steamed head.
Yeah.
Of cabbage. So this has been in hot water for 20 minutes. You've shocked it. It's cool now.
Yeah, and your job is going to be gently strip the leaves, making sure that you only pick up one at the time because they rip easily.
Okay.
Like you can see, the beginning is pretty hard because those are the most sensitive leaves out there. But then once you're past that, they're just gonna peel like a banana.
When you think about growing up in Poland, what's one of your first food memories?
Pierogi.
Pierogi, okay.
Yeah, just one word. The staple food of Poland, the most common comfort food. The kids would beg their moms and grandmas to make them just because it takes quite a bit of time to make them. It's time consuming, but very rewarding.
Sure.
Yeah. Cabbage rolls, definitely number 2.
Okay.
Now all we have to do is pull out the filling that we previously mixed.
Okay.
It's really simple. It's sauteed onions, mushrooms, ground beef, rice, salt, pepper, and parsley with some tomato sauce.
So when I first smell this, you do get like that huge umami blast, right? And that's one of the reasons I think that cabbage rolls are so comforting. There is so much going on there, but it's all really, really earthy. I can definitely smell, I get that really rich meat, mushroom, unctuous like mixture of food that is gonna go in here, and then we're gonna steam it up and make it delicious and then put that red sauce on top, just like all of the delicious cabbage rolls you've ever had.
So this is our cabbage leaf that's already peeled. We're gonna grab 1 scoop of our filling. We like to go generous as far as everything we do. People appreciate that. And then it's basically like wrapping any other wrap, which is make sure that the sides are good and then flip it over. And there it is.
Nice.
Next one's for you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a nice generous scoop here.
Nice.
Because generous with everything we do here. Okay, so I'm gonna fold over, and just like every burrito I've ever rolled, I end up with this. Is that okay?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah?
Wow, that's amazing.
Look at that.
Looks great.
Boom. I gotta say, like, being in here and all the smells and sights, and your storytelling actually has made me really excited to taste some of this food. Is that okay too?
Absolutely. I could make some cheese potato pierogies for you, maybe a cabbage roll.
Sounds great.
And cabbage rolls are actually located in our roaster, which is right here. That makes a meal.
This does make a meal. Look at this thing. That tomato, you get a little bit of that richness again. You get that richness of the cabbage and the beef and the mushrooms and rice, all those pieces. Oh, I get to use the sharp knife too?
This is called the company fork. Whenever we make a shift meal, we have a running joke that we use a company fork so we don't waste a kit of plastic silverware, which costs us about 12 cents.
Yes, look at that. That's small business entrepreneurial skill right there. 12 cents. All right, so we're gonna cut into this thing. It holds its shape so well. It's like nature's best wrapper.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, it's so rich. I gotta say, like, for me, anytime I have a cabbage roll, and this one is exceptional, I might add.
Thank you.
I'm always thinking of that place where you eat that really, really rich Italian like pasta or ragu, something that's cooked a long time slowly. So those flavors all kind of diffuse together and make this delicious symphony for your mouth.
So pierogies are traditionally served with butter. So we're going to put some on the bottom. It also prevents the pierogies from sticking to the paper.
Sure.
And then they are really good with some caramelized onions and crumbled bacon.
Bring that beautiful bacon. You can see the cheese here. You can see the potato filling. The butter, that little bit of onion flavor with the bacon. Oh, and to think, Christoph and his crew are here. They're putting together pieces of his childhood identity, his homeland. For this to be in your backyard in the state of Wisconsin, you gotta be, well, a little out of it to not come and explore some of this, because this is amazing. It tastes like a memory. That bacon bite is legit. This is so great. I am over the moon thrilled to be here to hear your story, to see your culinary interpretation of the food you ate growing up. And quite frankly, to celebrate the fact that you are here with your Polish identity, sharing that love and beauty with the rest of the people that come through Door County. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, this is so good.